a house of unimaginable horror, a couple bound by obsession, control, and murder. Fred and Rose West turned their home at 25 Cromwell Street into a graveyard, claiming the lives of at least 12 victims, many of them young women seeking refuge, only to meet unspeakable cruelty. But what drove these crimes, and how did their depravity go unchecked for decades? Before we dive in, take a moment to like, comment, and follow for more. It began with Anne McFall, an 18-year-old nanny pregnant with Fred's child. She vanished in 1967, her dismembered remains found years later. Then came Catherine Rena Costello, Fred's first wife. She tried to escape, but by 1971 she was dead, buried beside Anne. But the West's most chilling crimes were against their own family. Charmaine West, just 8 years old, was beaten to death by Rose in 1971. And in 1987, their 16-year-old daughter, Heather, paid the ultimate price for defying them, murdered and buried in the backyard. But the horror didn't stop there. Linda Guff, 19, trusted the Wests as landlords. She disappeared in 1973. Carol Ann Cooper, 17, vanished the same year after hitchhiking. Lucy Partington, 21, a brilliant university student, was last seen waiting for a bus home for Christmas. Therese Siegenthaler, a Swiss student hitchhiking to Ireland, never made it past Cromwell Street. They were promised safety, only to meet unspeakable ends. Even the youngest weren't spared. Shirley Hubbard, 15, was last seen leaving work in 1974. Juanita Mart, 18, disappeared the day before a friend's wedding in 1975. Shirley Ann Robinson, 18, fell pregnant with Fred's child, murdered weeks before giving birth. Alison Chambers, 16, trusted the Wests for safety. She was last seen in 1979. For decades, their home echoed with screams, dismissed as family arguments. Victims were raped, tortured, and dismembered. Their remains hidden beneath floorboards, inside walls, and under garden concrete. Police ignored patterns of missing women. Social workers overlooked warning signs. But in 1992, Heather's disappearance sparked suspicion. When police excavated the property in 1994, they unearthed a nightmare: bones, clothing, and fragments of stolen lives. Fred West confessed to 12 murders, but took his secrets to the grave, hanging himself in prison before trial. Rose, showing no remorse, was convicted of 10 murders and sentenced to life. The house was demolished, but questions remain. How many more victims like Mary Bastholm, a 15-year-old girl Fred allegedly killed in 1968, are still undiscovered? Today we say their names: Anne, Rena, Charmaine, Linda, Carol, Lucy, Therese, Shirley, Juanita, Shirley Ann, Alison, Heather. They were daughters, sisters, dreamers. Their stories remind us, evil thrives in silence, but memory is resistance. What do you think about this case? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories.